Motion Gaming 101. This is going to be, this is a special technology show about the new motion gaming that's coming out, because everybody's going to motion gaming now. Like with the new NGP, even the next generation portable, it's going to be the first ever handheld to go motion, because it has the whole thing like the controller has the 6-axis or 3-axis. And anyway, this is, like I said, Motion 101, Motion Gaming 101, and I'm going to be going through each major system and console, or each major system and what motion they've done. And I have some games and some examples. Okay, first let's start off with the Kinect. The Kinect is the newest one that just recently came out. It came out in the holiday season. Everybody wants it. Everybody really wants it, and they put it off on hold. And I've got to play around with it some and test it out. And these are the games I have for it: Dance Central, Kinect Adventures, Kinectimals, and Kinect Sports. Now, out of those four, I bought for high demand and basically everybody wanting them, the best one that I found over and had the best replay value was Dance Central. I know everyone's saying, "Oh, well, I can't dance, so I can't play it. I'm gonna do terrible at it." Well, no. You can break it down. You can do as slow as you want it if you can't get it. And so it teaches you the moves if you can't get them. And then it'll speed it up for you. And then you can do better. And I couldn't do it at all at first. And then I got better at it. So this is the #1 game right now. Or this is my #1 game right now for the Kinect. The next game is called Kinect Adventures. It was boxed with the Kinect because it's such a small game and it doesn't have any story mode. It says it does, but you just basically replay all the levels. It has the white water rafting. It has the ball where you hit it. It has the reflex bridge where you dodge stuff when you're on this platform as it moves. They have the space pop where you have to fly like this, which is I hate. I can't stand that one. I think that's it for that one. That's what this is. And this has a bunch of avatar items. That's all you get from it. I must say, all these Kinect games are really easy to get achievements for. Like after I complete one level on Kinect Adventures, I got a 20 gamer point achievement for taking pictures, which it automatically takes them anyway. So really easy to get achievements on that. Kinectimals. This is a kid favorite. It basically you have the simulated pet, and you can take care of it, feed it, pet it, do pretty much anything you want with it. I tried slapping it, but that didn't really work. Basically, you explore the island that you visit on an airplane, and there's this captain or whatever, this flying lemur fairy thing. I'll try to put a picture of it up here. He basically shows you around the island, and he helps you through the steps of taking care of this animal, this Kinectimal, and going around the island and stuff. And they're all cats, and so you go around the island, you explore the island with your cat pet with different games and mini games and stuff like that. And it's like Kinect Joyride and all these Kinect games put together into one. With soccer, they have soccer, they have bowling, they have all that stuff on this into little mini games. So that's Kinectimals. This is a great game. It was designed in Scotland, I know. Was it Scotland? I'm not sure. But they have English accents on here, and basically you have your normal sports stuff. This should have gone with the game, but they wanted to Kinect. So they decided to go ahead and put Kinect Adventures with that and have other people and make more money off of getting $60 off of this by people buying it. It's worth it. But I think they should have packaged this with the Kinect. They're just trying to make money. The bowling's good. It's not as, well, the bowling I think is better than the Wii because you don't have, well, you don't aim at first, you just go. And then you see if you make it like real bowling, you don't aim and stuff. You can aim like with your body, but it's harder to, which makes it more fun. And makes it more like a real, better simulation than the Wii. But I still like Wii because I can actually win on that one. Now, the Kinect has gotten to be the #1 motion right now. Motion out of the consoles. And it is the best. Or, not, I think they're all at the same level, but everybody thinks that the Kinect is best because it's your own body, but I found some glitches in it, some major glitches that messes up my body. Like if you spin around, you see the Kinect guy swing his arms and glitch around everywhere, and that's pretty funny to watch, but it glitches sometimes, and if you like bend over, it like shows the guy like flipping over and stuff. So there are some glitches on this. They're working on them apparently, and the new Kinect Avatar Kinect is coming out, where you can basically talk with your friends, and it does the full motion on your face, the eyebrows and the eyes, and you can talk with your friends in different areas and stuff, and that's coming out this spring, I think. Next is the PlayStation Move. It comes with basically a PlayStation 9. If you already have a PlayStation 9, you can just buy the PlayStation Move controller. Basically, they're trying to copy off the Wii. Let me put the two controllers together. They're trying to copy off the Wii. If you guys can see that, they're like really close together. They both have triggers on the back. They're really similar, and they're just trying to rip off the Wii, but what they did was that in the PlayStation Eye, they put this sensor for the light that lights up in this bulb over here, so it senses that, and it also has a little sensor inside this, so it senses when you turn it. That's how it does it, like in the Little Big Planet 2, like in the prehistoric moves, which I'll get to that in a second. That's how it does that. It's really cool because it's really like sturdy, not sturdy, but it's really precise, and it's very smooth and stuff, and I really enjoy playing PlayStation Move, and I like all motion things like I've been saying, because I'm not gonna rate them one higher than the other, but I really like PlayStation Move because it's really precise. You have that actual controller in your hand, so you don't feel like empty-handed and stuff, and it has the trigger, PlayStation Move button, all that stuff. And what I like about the PlayStation coming off this is that you can play, what's it called, mag with it. You can do like a first-person shooter, have the other controller in your hand, the other PlayStation Move controller that has like a thumbstick on it, so you can do that. You can act like you're running around, you can move around with PlayStation Move, you can shoot the PlayStation Move with the trigger. I really like how they did that, and also it's coming out with Killzone 3 with the first-person shooter with PlayStation Move. They're also saying that they're going to come out with a first-person shooter for the Kinect, and I highly doubt that because it would be hard, like holding your gun and reloading, and I just think that would be too complicated. But good job, Sony. You really did a good job with first-person shooter. And here are some games that I have for the PlayStation Move. I only have 2 because I've been consistent with them, and they have good replay value. First, I mean, this isn't really made for the PlayStation Move. It's compatible with PlayStation Move because it comes with this extra mini-game called Prehistoric Sackboy and Prehistoric Move and stuff. And you can Basically, you just go through this prehistoric world with dinosaurs and stuff, and one person holds the PlayStation Move controller, and they pick up blocks and stuff and move them out of the way for the other person that has a PlayStation Move controller in their hand, and they're moving like a normal Sackboy, and they're the Sackboy, and the other person with the Move controller moves the stuff for them, or like if they need to get up and you need to pull down the spring that they're on top of, you pull it down, and you let go of the T button, and it springs them up, and that's what and I really like it because you can get 2-player in, and people say the PlayStation Move part isn't fun. They don't think it'll be fun. It is really fun. It's more fun than I thought it would be than actually moving around the Sackboy, because you actually secretly you can like move, you can squish them with a block or something. That's really fun to do. The other game that came with the PlayStation Move bundle was Sports Champions, and that game is basically like the Kinect Sports, but Sports Champions has the same games as the Kinect Sports, except they have archery, they have archery, they have volleyball, they have FOC, I think it's FOS or something like that, I don't know how to pronounce it, where you try to get it closest to the first ball, and the ball that you throw, which is like really little, and then you try to get it in that range, and you try to get the closest to that ball, and you rank up points on that. They have discus, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's discus, frisbee throwing. And then they have ping pong, which Kinect Sports also has. Use your hand in the Kinect Sports to do ping pong, unless you actually have the controller. But I think that they did a good job on Sports Champions, because you actually have a controller in your hand, and you can actually move it, swing the ping pong paddle. With the Kinect Sports, you just have your hand, and it feels sort of weird. That's PlayStation Move. Next, we're going to go to Wii. Wii is only based on motion. That's all they're based on, unless you're playing it like this. But they started out with motion, unlike like Microsoft and Sony. They started out with motion, and they stay with motion for their whole gaming career. Basically, you have the sensor bar. The sensors, it looks like a remote because that's the black tip on it, the sensor that goes through this. And here are some games that I have for it. I have Wii Play, which you have ping pong, you have different mini games like that on here. You have pool, you have that kind of thing on here. And these are games that I can relate to with motion, because there are other games I have up there that aren't really motion, that you just sit there and twiddle your thumbs. But these are games that I just picked out motion to do with it. Here's Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. I really like this one. I played it like non-stop for a couple of days, and it's the wireless guitar came with it and stuff, and it's really cool. But the way you use the motion in that is that whenever you need to do the star power, you tilt it up like that, and the Wiimote senses it whenever it goes up, and then it activates the star power. Wii Fit Plus. This has been like the #1 motion thing for the Wii, because it has the balance board, and it tracks your weight, does all that. This is what everybody's been like, they like about it, is that you can use the controller and the nunchuck and do like boxing and step boxing, where you get on the balance board and then you hit and you get off and stuff. That's one of their best sellers on the Wii. And the other one is Wii Sports Resort, which is by far my most favorite, because you can fly around the island that you're on. You can ride a bicycle around anywhere you want, which I find pretty fun. You can run around the whole island any way you want. I really like that. It's like a free roam thing, like in Red Dead Redemption. I really like that, and you can free roam. And I've been waiting for Wii to come out with a good game where you can free roam around places. Okay, so that's the Wii. Now what I'm going to show you are some trailers of the Kinect.
Please kill me!
Rise of Nightmares.
I knew I'd die here.
I am definitely gonna buy those games, or some of them. But yeah, and what I really think is pretty funny is they're coming out with a Michael Jackson game. They're like basically ripping off the Dance Central, and it's just gonna be a Michael Jackson dancing game. Okay, now for the PlayStation Move upcoming games. What really exciting one that I'm excited about is PlayStation Hero or PlayStation Move Heroes that'll be coming out. Here are the trailers.
Not knowing what lay beyond, the young apprentice stepped bravely through a 1,000-year-old gateway into the fairy realm in vain hope of stopping the Nightmare Queen. And it would soon be that the apprentice would learn the true power of fairy magic, and that goblins are the least of the horrors beneath the ground.
When great heroes assemble, there unfolds a brilliant pageant of poise and grace. But not with these heroes. Now, together for the first time, Ratchet, Jack, Sly Cooper, Bentley, Clank, and Daxter. 6 heroes, completely out of control until now. You'll be the one delivering every crunch and hurling every weapon. Only with PlayStation Move. 6 big heroes, 1 epic showdown.
PlayStation.